But we potentially have a lame here. Potentially a lame here. Liereyy goes to the block. Mr. Yo stops it. Oh my god, that's 1 HP.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Liereyy gets it and gets away with his eagle. That's going to be a big play here. Welcome guys to Tournament Champions League 2020. We are currently having oh, I forgot to put up something, but that's okay, we'll do that later. I'm currently in the first series of the day here. We have Mr. Yo versus Liereyy. This is a $10,000 tournament sponsored by Pinstack and Dr. Squatch. Dr. Squatch is you know, the sponsor from Tempo, the one who started this whole thing off with us, so big shout outs to them. I'll leave an affiliate link to their products in the description below for those watching on YouTube. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's hop right into this first game here. Aztec Mirror for game one. And we have Liereyy in the green at the top of the map. He's got a pretty solid map as well. If you see here, he's got some wood in the back, a couple woodlands in fact, and then a really nice back gold. And he's got really safe kind of wall map on the side. So I'm really liking the situation right off the bat. We're gonna keep the colors as is, by the way, because that's the kind of color format we're running with the tournament, or for the tournament. On the other hand side, we have Mr. Yo in the red, who's learning in his first boar. By the way, he's going straight across the map with an eagle here. I have some subs coming in here. Chegos and Debbie, thanks for the subs, gift and tier 1 for 12 months. Appreciate that. We should have alerts during the casting. Be pretty good. Sorry for scamming you guys there. Mr. Yo might be coming in here a little bit too soon. Okay. Wasn't the TC, but looks like he's going to take no damage as he scurves away. That's going to be pretty good. We got the Tempo account in the chat. What's up, Tempo? How's it going, fellas? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Mr. Yo was going for some early laming here. Might even pick a villager from Liereyy. Liereyy runs back. Oh, he gets the quick walls down. Larry's in form, man. This is not first game of the day. I saw him practicing beforehand. I'm telling you, they're taking it seriously. But Mr. Yo, he's also taking it seriously. Goes back for the kill. He's really abusing this early game eagle. And looks like Lierey's going to be fine, all things considered. This is good idle time from Yo, though. Yeah, it doesn't take damage. Yo's doing really well. And Mr. Yo... Okay, no, Liereyy gets away. But we potentially have a lame here. Potentially a lame here. Liereyy goes to the block. Mr. Yo stops it. Oh my god, that's 1 HP. Liereyy gets it and gets away with his eagle. That's going to be a big play here. One villager down. Liereyy draws first blood in this game. And that's a lot of commotion, a lot of idle time in Yo's base. And oh man. Oh man, this looks rough for Yo. He also loses 2 goats. He gets them back. Oh my god, I am already scared. Honestly, I'm already scared for Yo because he's down a lot in this early game. He goes back for another kill. Is he going to get it? Oh my god, Liereyy is just a nerd. Bring it in his boar and might lose this villager. Can he get away with this one as well? How many villagers are low HP off this eagle? Seriously. Mr. Yo has to be careful though. Doesn't want to lose it. So much action in the Dark Age, man. So much action in the Dark Age. We have a lot of cool capture age stats, by the way. I'll be showing them throughout the game. I'm not 100% familiar with it, but we'll take a look here. I can cycle through the stats later on and show them off. But for now, we're rocking with what we have here. And looks like Yo might be going to the front. He can't really get any more villagers though, because the scout is too low HP at this point. And yeah, I'm so stressed from watching this. This is a really stressful early game. You can imagine the players with so much on the line here. Remember, every game does matter. Every game does count. And Mr. Yo's map doesn't look too good, eh? It looks a little bit awkward. I mean, it's not terrible. He can wall the side, but he doesn't have that front gold here, which is not really that ideal. And he doesn't have the best woodlands here. Only one in the back that he's making use of. Front one can be very exposed, and this one also very exposed, very far. Okay. Take a look here. No weak HP here. Yeah, he does have 2 back golds. That's going to be good for later, that's for sure. But for the early game, it's a little bit rough, right? But if he's able to secure his map for, for late game, it does become better, for sure. All right, let's get a sip of water here. You guys want to see the KD? Okay, this is the idle time, by the way. So right here, what we have is idle eco. So Mr. Yo has 3 minutes and 55 seconds, whereas Liereyy has had 1 minute and 56 seconds. So Lierey's economy has been much better so far. Okay? Much, much better so far. Also, we should have the scoreboard on the top here. 1 second here. Oh, there it is. Enable scoreboard. And that should be pretty good. We're also going to have 3 games all played. Play all 3 games. Alright, that should be better. Alright. I am new to Captrage, so bear with me, chat. I am very new here. Okay, but we have some really cool stats. Anyway, we're seeing the Drush coming in now from Liereyy. Thanks to the sub Elu with a prime. Lierey's coming in with 3 militia to defend Yo's Drush. And interesting that they both go for Drush. But actually, no, this is going to be a Men at Arm rush from Mr. Yo, who's actually up to Feudal Age Liereyy. Also up to Feudal Age, so never mind, that was completely wrong. It's a Men at Arm both ways. Looks like Liereyy comes on top of the fight. This is big. He's even adding a 4th militia here. So we're going to see a big win for Liereyy. So he invested an extra militia, but now he's got 3 militia left. And we're already seeing a range down from Yo, who abandoned his gold. This tells me he wants to go skirms behind this. Now he goes to gold. This is very weird build. But I don't know how he plans to stop these 3 militia. Liereyy walling up at home, going for a second range, or no, sorry, a first range, and not actually going for the Men at Arm upgrade, just going to make an eagle instead. So you can see Liereyy walling very early here, and trying to get the pressure on with this militia. Mr. Yo can be in a lot of trouble. Just kidding. Quick wall. Not bad. Nice. Good stuff from Yo. Liereyy can still walk around and get some damage, but Yo is not going to lose any immediate villagers by the looks of things. Might be a little bit of problems here. No, get the walls here, and that should be pretty good. What maps will we played? We have a very hefty map pool. Exclamation mark TCL in the chat to get access to all, all the information regarding the maps and settings. And hopefully my mods can guide you there in the chat. An archer out for Yo. He's going to be kicking away those militias, and now he's going to go for the blacksmith. So never mind what I said earlier about the skirms. It does look like he's going to be going for some archers in the end, which is very cool. But, oh, actually, Lierey's going to go for 2 skirmishers first. Now, it might seem like it doesn't really matter, but keep in mind, these guys are at such a high level right now that these early game snowballs could actually make or break the game. Lierey's going for a completely different composition. He's going to go for skirms and eagles, and he's going to be trying to put the pressure on these villagers nice and early. Whereas Mr. Yo, he's going to be going for only archers to start. Now only adds in a skirm and an eagle. Force the tower up! That is a very, very big loss potentially here. Forcing the tower this early is really not good here. Almonds with a big donation though. Almonds with a big donation. Thank you so much, bro.
Assalamu alaikum Hamza. Good luck today.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate the big donation, and welcome, man. Hopefully you enjoy the event as well. Tower does go up here. And a skirmisher just go down for Yo. So Liereyy so far Liereyy is very far ahead. Okay. And what else do we have here for Yo? I mean, forced to make that, he actually milled the deer, interestingly enough. And he's going to take a skirm from Liereyy as well. So small units dying here and there, but nothing too major so far is happening. Floki thanks to tier 1 for 2 months. And now we're seeing a lot more skirmishers in defense for Liereyy. Interesting that we're not seeing archers playing, or archer play too dominant, or archers being too dominant here. As that's the typical meta arm into archers kind of setup. But they opted instead to go for a lot more skirmishers than archers, which is pretty fine, It's generally the right kind of play. Okay. Because if one guy goes skirmishers, then the other guy is forced to also go skirmishers as well. That's kind of the point I'm trying to make here. With what we're seeing here is both players go skirmishers. Looks like Lierey's going to go to the second wood line here, as this first one is getting a little bit oversaturated. You can see the resources in the front. By the way, a cool stat with Captrage though. We're actually seeing, I think it's right here. This is the military. So we have 13 military compared to 7 for Mr. Yo. So that's the military bar, and then this is the economy bar. And we're also seeing right here. This is how far or how close they are to the next age. This is how much food he has and how much gold he has to go up to the next age. So keep an eye on these figures right here. As you can see, Liereyy has a lot more resources in the bank compared to Mr. Yo. So nice little cool stats there from Captrage. And in the bottom, we have a lot of other cool stats as well. If you can take a look at the KD, I believe this is killed and lost. So KD is right here, 3 and 5. And then we can also see the villagers lost somewhere as well. I'm not exactly sure where that is. And at the moment, oh yeah, here. Eco killed and lost, so 1 villager down. for Mr. Yo, 1 killed for Liereyy. So a lot of cool stats for us to play with throughout the stream. Looks like Lierey's going to be playing very defensive here. He's walling up his map, going for the house walls on the sides, walling up, like, he's trying to secure his map. He walled here, he wasn't happy with it, he ended up going out to wall with the cliff. Thank you, Manu, for the Twitch Prime. Meanwhile, Yo also walling his map. As you can see, both players taking this absolutely seriously. No one wants to mess around, and no one wants to take any risks here, it seems. Oh, the matches mirrors in this tournament. Not all matches, it's hit and pick, no repeat, so we can see a bunch of different civilizations potentially for sure. Just this first game has been a mirror. It does look like Lierey's gonna go for a lot more eagles now, so maybe a transition into pure eagle for this mid game, because that's possible, right? We know Aztecs can be very strong with that eagle transition, so we're gonna be waiting to see how that one plays out. Looks like Mr. Yo is gonna be on this left side here with his army. Might wait for an overchop. Liereyy is dangerously close to overchopping. This one's at 50 wood here. Thank you, Cortical, for the 5 months. Really appreciate that, man. And Liereyy up to Castle Age now. 2 minutes left on the upgrade. Mr. Yo just clicks up. All right, so we have both players now up to the Castle Age, and now we're seeing Mr. Yo. What's the plan here? Also an eagle transition. He's making a lot of eagles. I'm not sure if he wants to add any barracks, but it looks like he is mining some stone to make, to recover those the lost stone, because he built a tower, and now he's making his second barracks as well. Liereyy, on the other hand, also already with 2 barracks, might even see a third from him. So as you can see, we're seeing 3 barracks, potentially all-in eagles from both players, at least 2 all-in eagles for this Castle Age. They've both abandoned the ranged unit idea after the feudal age has been concluded. I think Yo is waiting for the overchop. As we can see, he knows it could be overchopped. He's waiting. This is so smart. This is actually so smart. He's waiting for this tree to be overchopped, and he's going to run in. I promise you that's what he's doing right here. This is super intelligent. It might be his way back. He's getting foraging as well. If Liereyy doesn't pay attention to this, he could be in a lot of problems here. We have Liereyy also moving out with his army on the front with a sneak attack with 2 eagles. Not going to find any damage on the left, though. So, big army coming in from Liereyy. He could potentially break the palisade walls, especially when he hits Castle Age. Right now, the eagles get +3 attack in Castle Age. Now we're looking at 4 + 4. Keeping an eye on the Yo army on the top as well. Lierey's going to try and break here. Liereyy will try and break, but Mr. Yo is coming in from the back as well. Liereyy is not paying attention to this so far. Mr. Yo is going to be up to Castle Age as well. If he can get into there, that's going to be massive damage. Hits the wall. There's a hole. Yo, run in, and Liereyy abandons it. Oh man, this is potentially really big damage here from both players. Lierey's trying to break in. Yo gets in, gets a villager for sure. Might even break in through the gates. Good quick walls from Liereyy, secures his base, but not something you want to see. Not something you want to see for sure. There's no holes so far right here. Liereyy has walled everything. Mr. Yo can just run in. Just run in with your army. You can definitely do that. But on the other side, Liereyy is also in, kills a villager, and is ready to walk in to the rest of the base. Defensive eagles could be in position. Where do I cast here? Good quick walls from Liereyy as he sends the eagles to clear it up. And then back at home. Oh man. Oh man, how did these eagles get in? They broke the wall. Mr. Yo's in a lot of trouble. Going for a tower of all things to defend. That's not really good. That's not good. Lierey's taking a big advantage here. 1 more villager down. That's 2 total on this side of the map. Might be a third. And now still more eagles here on this side for Liereyy. We'll probably take a pretty good fight here. And, well, the army on the front, pretty unstoppable. Liereyy takes a massive advantage. Liereyy takes a massive advantage. This might be the game. You hate to call it too early, but this might be the game. I mean, Yo is just so far behind. He only has 2 barracks. Lierey's outnumbering him and has more upgrades. Has the extra defense upgrade. It might be all over. It might be all over here. The army from Yo is completely cleared up. Just a few skirms left. And this might be the end of the first game here. Yeah, this is the first game of the stream here so far. And it looks like it's been dominated from Liereyy from the start here. Right from the get-go in the Dark Age. Yo's still hanging on though. He's garrisoning his towers, garrisoning town centers. But the vill count is... I mean, Lierey's up 5 vills. But still, the military is 7 ahead for Mr. Liereyy as well. Not the best situation here for Yo. He can't clear it. He's not happy about it. He can't even clear this. He literally doesn't have the numbers to clear it. He's going now with a 3rd barracks. He has a lot of resources, but his production is just not there. That's the big problem. His production is just not there. And his towers? I mean, yes, they might be helping with some DPS, some damage output, but he's not garrisoning, or he's garrisoning his villas, not gathering the important gold here. And we're gonna see the GG called. Liereyy takes game 1 here in a sick Aztec mirror. That was a cool play, man. That was a cool play. Balls in at home, gets the Eagles on the front, breaks in on 2 locations, and destroys Yo's economy. No chance whatsoever. 8 field difference, 11 military difference in a mirror match. Mr. Yo, I think that was a really rough game for him. Liereyy, absolute domination here. I think Liereyy just played better, honestly. Throughout the stage of the game. I do think Mr. Yo had the weaker map, sure. I'll give you that for sure. But Liereyy just played it simply better. He was sharper in every aspect, and he definitely takes the first game here. Well played to him. And let's go ahead and take a look at the achievements here as we move on to game 2. Very nice situation here. Can I go to the next ones? How do I manage this? Economy? I can't go. I'm in capture age right now. Oh, it's at the top here. Ah, very cool. So yeah, moving along. KD, you know, very in favor of Liereyy, and just as we go on, very, very in favor of Liereyy as well. Even picked up the relics, or even started picking up the relics. So you can tell he's really focused on the game here. G to the G. That's 1-0 for Liereyy. We're seeing game 2 here, and it's actually Hamburger. What the hell? This guy's a man of the people. This guy is a man of the people. So welcome back here. I actually have to update the score here. I'm going to put 1 game for Liereyy. There it is. Man, this capture rate is so sick, actually. So sick. And we have Liereyy on the left side of the map. Hamburger. Who's hungry in the chat here? Mr. Yo coming in strong with the home map. I'm going to introduce the players first, and then we'll talk about the map. We have Liereyy in the green playing as the Italians on this map. Mr. Yo, who was the person who was the home map, picked picked red and picked the Japanese. Do we need to admin-re? Why would we admin-re? This looks perfectly fine. This looks perfectly fine. So we have Italians versus Japanese. If you guys aren't familiar with the map, this is what it looks like. There's 1 wood line in the center of the map, and only 1 small passage on either side. Then there's a ring of water around the map. Yo got the better wood line, clearly. I don't think we should reset, though. Is this a bugged map? It looks very unbalanced. I'm not sure if this is a bugged map, chat. It does look a little bit closer to... It does look way closer to Yo, that's for sure. Yeah, that's a curved-ass wood line. I think that might be a reset, right? Let me talk to Robo, the admin of the tournament. Robo admin-re? Question mark? Let's see. I'll let him decide. Not bugged, just weird. And it helps both players differently. Okay, Robo's in the chat. He's saying no admin-re. So I'm just getting a hint from the admin. Yeah, he's in my ear right now. No admin-re. The game plays on. The game plays on. Okay. So not bugged, just a little unfair. But you know what? It has its pros and cons for sure. And it looks like we're seeing Yo luring some deer. So as I was saying, this map is not rigged. There's an outer ring of water with some deep sea fish that players want to fight for, and then there's a ring of land on the outside. So the mini map kind of looks like a hamburger, and on the outside is some wood, some gold, some stone, and the corners have the most amount of land as well. So I don't know. We'll take a look here, and it looks like Lierey's gonna be on this wood. Liereyy has a scout on the other side as well. Very interesting situation. Yeah, I've never seen a middle one I've never seen a map like this either. I have to say, this is definitely a weird looking hamburger map. But hey, listen, sometimes you get a burger and it has like a weird slice of pickle on it, and you just have to deal with it, right? You can't really send it back for that. And that's what we have here. Weird slice of wood in the center, and we're rolling with it here. All right, looks like Liereyy gets this scout in a little bit of trouble here. Gets chased off by Yo. Yo's like, listen, I don't want you in my side of the territory here, in my side of the burger. And he's, just sends him right back. I wonder how much burger puns or burger jokes I can make here. Maybe I'll get the whole chat hungry. We'll see. We'll see. But so far, I'm pretty in favor of Yo for the map, I have to say. Oh, he can get a scout wall then. Oh, Liereyy was sleeping though a little bit. A little bit of sleepiness from Liereyy, because he could have got a gate there and a wall. I know this criteria is pretty high, or standards are pretty high, but that's what you expect at this level. Scout fight here. Liereyy will always win, though. Liereyy will always win. And he's just going to chase him away. You know what? Smart play from Liereyy would be to wall this in to trap Yo's scout in here. But it's not the biggest deal. We're now seeing a dock from Liereyy as he looks to get some of this deep sea fish. I want to remind the stream that if one person picks a home map in the group stage, they can't pick it in any other part of the group stage. So if Yo plays Hamburger versus Liereyy, then he wants to play Hamburger versus me, for example, he won't be able to. So he's investing his Hamburger pick against Liereyy. Alright, I don't want to see no double burgers around here, okay? You get one cheeseburger, no double cheeseburgers. So, one... Oh my god. Oh my god, Liereyy trolls. Liereyy trolls. He looks back at Yo Scout. Yo slaps him right down, and that's going to be a quick kill for Mr. Yo. Liereyy goes for the quick walls as well. Hey, Yo. Showing us why it's his home map, man. Look at the food. Saying that. Liereyy clicks faster. Sorry about that. Liereyy clicks faster using that Italian bonus, but Mr. Yo's gonna have a pretty good economy here with the Japanese as well. We'll see who ends up being the stronger civ as the game goes on. Alright, pretty interesting so far. Pretty interesting. Second lumber camp now from Liereyy. Notice that he spreads the lumber camps out. He went one on top, one on the bottom, and you know why he did this? So now if Yo towers on this side, then he'll be able to only range one wood. There's no tower from Yo that he can make to range both woods, okay? This is hidden pick, no repeat for this first, for the group stage here. So that's what we're seeing currently happening. Mr. Yo is going to the stone. So Mr. Yo is going to go to the stone, and he's going to go to the gold. What he wants to do is get some grush. And what we mean by that, saying that, he's going for a transfer ship. I think he wants to get some military on the water, some navy. That's why he's going to gold. And he also wants to get a few towers down, and that's why he's going to go to stone. So we're seeing quite a lot of commitment from Yo. He wants to go for water, but also some towers. On the other side, we're seeing Liereyy completely ignore the stone. Liereyy does not want the stone at all. He wants to go full water here. He's going to go for double dock grush. Instantly goes for double bit axe, and he goes for one tower himself. The one tower from Liereyy. But other than that, he's not going to be mining stones. That's one tower for this early game here, for sure. Alright, Mr. Yo, well, not doing too bad here. He's going to transport out with 3 villagers right off the bat. Make that 4. And he'll probably look to get a wood line down as well. So if he gets forced off this wood line, he might have another place to go. That's the big idea with the transport. I think Lierey's playing it way better, right? Liereyy has a much better start, simple as that. He's gonna get denied one wood line. He'll still have another one. And Mr. Yo now has a very awkward time gathering wood, but he's already on the outside here with a couple fire ships coming out. So who knows? Who knows who's actually better? Isn't towering Japs not the best idea because they get cheaper lumber camps? Good question. It's still worth it on this map because look how much idle time he forced from Yo. So yes, Yo can just do another lumber camp, but it's still worth all that movement from Liereyy, in my honest opinion. But again, there's an argument for both ways there, 100%. Yo has 2 villagers here. What's the plan, my friend? Did he want to get another tower? Looks like he wants to get another tower. He does want to get another tower. And looks like Mr. Yo will force Liereyy off the stone. Galley's coming out. Transfer ship as well from Liereyy. And there's going to be some fights on the water. Yeah, this is Yo's home map here for this game on the Hamburger. And looks like Mr. Yo's going to get a better engagement. Way better engagement, in fact. Very nice. Sorry for the water drinking, by the way. You gotta stay hydrated. You know how it goes, right? You guys know about the hydration. Good Benja, thanks for the tier 1 for 7 months. Thank you. Thank you, man. I don't understand the galley. Can someone explain the galley to me? It doesn't really make sense to invest into galleys when there's so little units. Galley is good in mass, but it's not good when there's only a couple units on the field. And I would much rather that be a fire galley, honestly. Apologizing for drinking water. Well, you never know, right? I feel like I'm drinking quite a lot of water. Is it to kill the fishing ships? It might be, but these are Japanese fishing ships, so I don't even think that's the case. I just think it's a mistake, honestly. I think that's a big mistake from Liereyy, and it shows. If that was another fire ship, he could have actually, potentially fought that. But since it's the galley, he has to run back, and he takes some damage on it. On this side, he's also running back, and I think Yo is in the lead, personally. I think Yo is in the lead. Yo's also on the outside with some wood, and looks like Liereyy is doing the same as well. Funny story. I remember Liereyy, and he's going for galleys. Isn't that not weird? Is that not a weird decision here? We'll see. Liereyy likes his micro, and maybe I am wrong. Maybe galley is actually the right call here. Yeah, it's a funny story. I remember Liereyy asked me before the tournament started. He's like, Yo, man, I love the settings. It looks good. Everything looks good. Why is hamburger in the map pool? That's the only question he had out of all the settings. He didn't care about anything. He just wanted to know why hamburger was in the map pool. So, well, he's not the biggest fan of this map, but I had to include hybrid maps, and you know what? Hamburger is one of them. So, sucks for Liereyy, man, but he's playing it decent so far. I gotta say. So we have some fire galleys sneaking around for Mr. Yo. It's hard to focus on everything here. I'm trying my best to keep track of it. One galley goes back, and ooh, the transfer ship might be in some trouble. Liereyy might use this transfer ship. He's using his fishing ships as well. He's losing a lot here. Run! Run! It's 16 HP. Oh man, this is so close. This is so close. He's running the transfer ship. He's got the galleys on the front. Might even kill a villager. Nope. Swerves away from Mr. Yo. Oh man, I see people asking who's picking the map. It's the loser of the first game will pick the home map. Oh man, but taking some damage, and then if and then the winner of the first game will pick the next map for game 3 here. Mr. Yo. Not sure what's happening here. Okay, yeah, Liereyy might be in some trouble here. He might actually end up playing a lot of hamburger this day if Viper decides to pick it against him again. But remember, guys, Mr. Yo cannot pick hamburger in any part of the group stage aside from this point. So he picked it once, and he picked it versus Liereyy. Okay, so now, you know, the transfer ship has been saved. Liereyy is going for a galley approach, whereas we're seeing a fire galley primary approach from Yo. But he's now also switching to some galley. Very interesting stuff. He also decides to go for a galley switch. I guess he's scared of the numbers from Mr. Yo, but this transfer ship goes dangerously low. Calculated 7 HP left there. Liereyy just gonna hop in there. That transfer ship is on fire. It has broken sails. It doesn't matter. He's gonna still use it. It's 7 HP. It works. It's fine. No problem. No problem whatsoever here. And take a look at the resources here. We are seeing more resources in the bank for Liereyy. At least more food, but it's very close. It's very close. Okay, a lot of galleys and a lot of fire galleys waiting here for Yo. Primarily galleys for Liereyy as he tries to take some engagements here. Loses one off the bat. Micro's back. That's a freebie. That's a freebie from Yo. Nope, Micro's it back. Really good stuff from Yo here. This galley is dangerously low. He tried to snipe it from Liereyy. This level is so high right now, honestly. This level of Age of Empires is so high. That was a really cool play from Liereyy, but also a good play from Yo to defend himself. In the middle has been a tower fiesta, by the way, but it looks like Yo won it in the end, which makes sense. He did invest into the stone. So that does check out. And both resources getting right up there for the castle age. They have fletching, both have fletching for sure. That's absolutely something that's not going to be missing here. Alright. Yeah, that's why I did this format, to see this high level play. That's a very good point. Top 4 invitational. And oh, looks like Mr. Yo gets the worst end of that trade. He doesn't want to fight though. Mr. Yo just wants to chill. But Liereyy might be up faster at the castage. We're seeing some market abuse here from Mr. Yo. Is he going to be able to click up very soon? I'm not too sure. Get up there, Yo. Let's go. Let's click. And Yo is looking to click very soon. Not sure why he's not clicking yet. There's the click already. Okay, so Mr. Yo goes for click. Liereyy right behind him. Only 5 seconds difference. What have I not turned on? What do I need to turn on? Seeing something in the chat here. Okay. Oh, blacksmith and eco upgrades. How do I do that? That's a good question. Alt T. How? Oh! How do you know this, Debbie? You're a caster now as well? Debbie, you're smurfing actually. Emote only mode from Adjaman for 30 seconds. Debbie's actually smurfing the caster. Okay. I didn't know. Alright. Okay, so pure galley now from Mr. Yo as he makes the transition. Now we're seeing the eco upgrades that both players have. Sorry about that. I kind of trolled with the casting. Okay. Oh, Liereyy gets the better micro for the start. Lierey's getting some really good trades here. But still more military in for Mr. Yo. Galley numbers 13 to 16 now. Yo needs some good trades or he'll fall behind. And Liereyy typically known as the better micro player between these two players. Alright, so he typically has the edge micro wise. Let's see if he can actually put that to practice though. It's not always the case where the better player on paper does take the better engagements. Remember at this level, Both players very, very strong. Top 4 in the world for sure. And Mr. Yo is really playing defensively here. He doesn't want to take risks. And Lierey's happy to go on the aggressive. He's happy to make, to force the mistakes out of Yo. And we're going to see the prioritization of the upgrades now. I expect both players to go for early ballistics. That's what I expect. I expect War Galley to come in, Bodkin Arrow, and I expect a University to come down as well. Let's keep an eye. Boom. I play this game as well, chat. I play this game as well. University from Yo. He wants to get ballistics. And we're seeing a University from Liereyy. So both players going the exact same approach now. And let's take a look who ends up being the better player in this, even situation. Yo's up maybe a couple villagers. Yo's up maybe a few military. But overall, it's quite close. Alright, I play this game as well, believe it or not, chat. Not bad, not bad. Yo does have wheelbarrow. Very good point here in the chat. Yo is actually up a few villagers right now. He's doing a really good job. It goes for a tower. Hands up if you think that's a bit troll. Show of hands. Is that tower not troll? It doesn't... What? What does this one do? I don't know, man. That looks really weird to me, honestly. You guys are saying no? You approve of the tower? You guys like that tower? It protects his woods. But he has the army to protect his wood, and he gets a really good engagement. Oh, Lierey's in trouble. Lierey's running back. He just got ballistics now, but Yo has ballistics. The runners will work. This is absolute domination from Yo. Lierey's trolling. Oh my god, that was a terrible patrol from Liereyy. And Yo got a much better patrol, but Liereyy is dancing now. Can he turn this one back around with his dancing? Very good micro here from Liereyy. And Yo has 18 galleys to 15. Yo's up 3 galleys here. Yo is up 3 galleys. But it's actually very close. I have to say, Liereyy with his micro actually got almost a good trade there. But still ends up losing it, but not the worst ever. Not the worst ever. That was really cute micro from Liereyy though, for sure. And now the flank from Mr. Yo. GG! GG's called. Yo wins the fight. Liereyy loses his entire army and figures it's over. Just like that. Whoa. That is interesting. Now that is interesting. Was that an early GG? The tower won it. True. True. Listen, let's look at the facts here. Mr. Yo made a tower. 2 minutes later, he won the game. Alright? I'm a guy who looks at the facts. And by conclusion, the tower won the game. Simple as that, right? Simple as that. Really well played from Yo, though. We saw it from the start. He had a plan. It's his home map. He had a plan. He went on the stone early. He went to Tower of the Woods from Liereyy. And then he just played his game. He went back, to the backwood, get a few fishing ships out from Japanese, went fire ships into galleys, and then ended up taking better engagements in the Castle Age after he got that nice early game advantage from the wood. GG, well played. That ties up the score. It's now going to be 1-1 here. And let's take a look at the stats as we go on to the next game here. Okay, just going through again. Cast time, very similar. A little bit faster feudal from Liereyy, though. That was pretty good on his part. But in the end, he just had slightly weaker of pretty much everything. Okay, sorry about that. Why do I apologize every time I drink water? Is that not needed? Oh shit, sorry. I'm apologizing so much. Oh my god. Hera, stop apologizing. It's okay. I'm so Canadian, actually.
Top tier, let's go.
Yo, Kern, thanks for the 20 months, man. Really appreciate that. I'm so Canadian. Sorry about that. Okay, stop saying sorry. Okay. We have Liereyy here in the green in game 3. So welcome back here to the last game of the series. Remember, it's all 3 games played, but this is actually turning out to be a best of 3 here. And we have Britons for Liereyy playing in the green on the right side of the map. And if you guys aren't familiar with the map, let's go ahead and introduce it. It's going to be Ghost Lake with a lot of sheeps in the center. So Britons want to make use of that, and we're seeing Liereyy right away going forward, right away taking some sheeps. And you cannot build on this terrain as well. So we're seeing, players having to, to build on the outside as the game goes on. And we're seeing Mr. Yo actually picking the Mayans. Now this is a classic matchup, Britons versus Mayans. I'm not sure which one you guys prefer. I think on this map, Britons tends to be slightly better. Or actually quite significantly better because of this, early game sheep bonus that they're using. And Lierey's beautifully making use of this. Beautifully making use of this. with the sheep coming in right back to his base now. Very, very nice. Why is Mr. Yu now going for the sheep? Well, keep in mind, it's 2 minutes into the game. He probably thought he had a little bit more time. Scout his map first and then go to the center. But Liereyy had other ideas. Liereyy wanted to scout right away his opponent here. And, well, let's take a look at what he sees here. This is Lierey's point of view. And looks like he's still wanting to scout the center. Wanting to look for more sheep. He might actually find some more sheep. Dude, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. Yes, so many sheep. Oh no, he's not gonna find them. Oh, he's gonna find them. Oh my god, he found them. Dude. It might look like I'm making a big deal. And people in the chat may be like, dude, he's just taking some sheep. It's not a big deal, right? But it's actually a big deal because this is, first of all, free food. And second of all, it's Britain bonus as well. Remember, Britons gather sheep 25% faster. I believe it's 25%. Any nerds in the chat can definitely correct me if I'm wrong. And that should be quite good. And he's bringing in the sheeps now as well. Okay. Bringing in more sheep. Yo, he has so much. I think he found all the sheeps. I think he just found all the sheeps in the center. He's missing 2 here. Wait, I've never seen this. I've never seen this many sheep for one. Look how much sheep. Is he selling them? Look how much sheep he has. 12, 14. Oh my god, he has 14 sheeps. Dude. Oh god. And now he's gonna go for an early barracks here as well. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Alright. That's pretty insane though. That's 14 extra sheep. I think he sells them. I'll have to wait and see here. But yo, on the other side, just a measly 4 sheep. Yeah, he's barely getting by. He's like, yo, I'm just trying to feed my family here. Very humble worker. He's not trying to like expand his economy. He's not trying to, you know, sell them. He's just trying to feed his people. And Liereyy on the other side, you know, complete domination here with the sheep control. And he's sending the militia forward right away. Now, a lot of people, when they go for Drush, they'll wait for 3 militia. But not Liereyy. Lierey's an aggressive player. He sends 1 at a time. He wants to get the fastest militia across the map as possible. They both went for a pre-mill Drush, a very popular build order. This is the future of this game. This build order has been recently made popular in the past maybe 6 months or so. Been made very popular, and now we're seeing this as the standard play for these high-level games. 3 militias going out for Mr. Yo, but Liereyy already funneling his couple of militia in as well. So primo Drush from both players, and oh. Alright. It's cool. Going for a hike, no problem. I'm all good. Okay, we're seeing some action potentially here. Oh, turns back and slaps Lierey's Drush out of the way. Liereyy takes a couple taps, but not too worried about that real quick. He's still okay. He's still fine. Hera's in commentator mode. Of course, man. Dude, I told you guys, I'm going to bring the cast. I'm going to bring the full cast. Like some pro commentary here. Oh, man. Wait, Liereyy did not make use of his boar yet, and we're seeing Mr. Yo hovering that boar a lot. Interesting situation. Liereyy opts to take his sheep instead of his boar, and now we're gonna see Yo. Oh, what did I just watch? Mr. Yo. Oh, we paid him to do that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, sorry. No, that meant to happen. That was meant to happen. Yo is actually a paid actor. Yeah, this is completely rigged, by the way. He lost his eagle to a random boar. What did the boar ever do to anyone? And now Liereyy can use... Does Liereyy even know that happened, by the way? Liereyy sees the boar and he's like, okay, this is a little bit weird. Oh, God. Does he want to kill the boar? Dude, the boar. What did this boar do to Mr. Yo? He's like afterwards all he has. Lierey's gonna bring that guy in, and this Drush fight is gonna definitely go towards Liereyy. Oh my god. Top 4 players, by the way. Oh god. Okay, well, that's a very interesting situation, I have to say. I've never seen that. As I've been casting for 30 years in this business, never seen that happen. All right. Just trust me on that timeline, by the way. I got a lot of experience under my belt. Yeah, you know, Yo is trying to take the hill. He's down a whole militia though. It's too much deficit. He's gonna lose his militia. For sure, Liereyy does not lose a single one. And chat, where have we seen this before? All right, let's be serious now. Let's be serious. Where have we seen this before? Okay, we've seen 3 militia in the game 1 as Liereyy wins his rush fight and survives with 3 militia, and then he ended up winning that game and snowballing the advantage. In this case, though, we're seeing Mr. Yo being fully walled. Mr. Yo is not taking any risks. He's not going to have that open map. He has that back gold, in fact. So he's a little bit safer. The only thing Liereyy can potentially hit is this deer. These deer bills outside. So we'll see what Liereyy ends up finding. But so far, it's looking pretty in favor of Liereyy. However, not the worst for Yo in terms of losing the drush because he's already fully walled. But look, Yo, like Lierey's economy is so good. He still has 5 sheep left over for Britons, and he's also fully walled his base. So I think it's advantage Liereyy so far. So far, advantage Liereyy. Mr. Yo? Mr. Yo? Maybe in some problems here. Looks like Liereyy gonna go to this side now. No holes, yeah, no holes. Wait, someone asked me, is it a joke or was Mr. Yo actually paid to lose the eagle? No, that was absolutely a joke. This is a top tier tournament. We're not gonna pay people to play poorly. This is absolutely a joke. Yo is not a paid actor. I feel like I should clarify this maybe, but I don't know. I thought I made it quite obvious in my tone, but it's okay. No problem. That was definitely a joke though. Maybe, like I said, he's not gonna find damage with his drush, so it's not the end of the world. But Liereyy also clicks up faster to the castle age. We're seeing him already, you know, 2 minutes away almost, and we're seeing a market from Mr. Yo. Market blacksmith? He's not gonna go for a range. Wait, this is so weird. This is very weird. Why not co-casting with Viper? I actually didn't consider that, Debbie. I should have. I was looking for a lot of co-casters, but I didn't even consider Viper as one, Debbie. So that's the only reason. I just forgot. But we might co-cast another set later, honestly. We'll see. Actually, no. This is the only set we can co-cast. So the only time I'll co-cast with Viper is if we both lose and we co-cast tomorrow. So I don't want to co-cast with Viper. Let's just leave it at that, alright? 2 archers coming in now from Liereyy. Because if I cast with Viper, that means I lose. Okay. 2 archers coming in. What is Yo's plan here? How does he wants to go for eagles? We're seeing 3 barracks eagles. He's gonna go for mine eagles here? Is this really a good strategy against Britons? I don't mind it, honestly. It could work. It could work. First eagles out, takes out the scouts. And Liereyy, he's trying desperately to break in here, but he's not gonna be able to get through that barracks anytime soon. Yeah. Liereyy is trying to get in here. I don't know what you guys think of this personally. I actually don't mind it. I think it's an interesting decision. Not saying it's going to work. I actually have no idea if it's going to work or not. But it's definitely an interesting decision. Liereyy reaches the castle age here and forces these villagers back. Now we're seeing 3 barracks eagles. Well, 2 barracks for the time being. One of them was denied. Is it going to be straight plumes? Nope. It's going to be 3 barracks eagles most likely. And yeah, Poison. You told me about this yesterday. But let's see if it's going to be good, man. I'm not sure. 3rd barracks coming down at home. A tower forced down from Mr. Yo. He's forced to make a tower. That's rough, right? That's rough. You don't want to make towers. Considering, look at Liereyy. Liereyy already with the towns that are coming up. He already has the 2 range pressure. His eco is very smooth. And he's putting on the pressure. So, Mr. Yo needs great fights here. Or else, he'll be in some trouble. Because he's making a tower here. And Yo is going to ignore the fights. He's going to go straight across. Defensive siege now from Yo. Okay, guys. Yo is going to go all in. Mr. Yo is going to go all in eagles and siege. He's not going to make any extra town center in the near future. Not at all, in fact. And he wants to really put the pressure on Liereyy here. We'll probably see a scorpion or a mangonel come out of this. And then we'll probably see a lot of eagles. There's the mangonel coming out very soon. There it is. And let's see here. Yeah, the counterattack doesn't make sense. I think he's just waiting. You know what he's doing? He should pick off reinforcements. Yeah, that's what he wants to do. He's going to pick off some reinforcements. That's the best thing to do here. And if Liereyy gets caught out here, he can be in some problems. Goes in quite deep. Tower from Mr. Yo is going to stop it for now. But, you know, Mr. Yo is still exposed. One vill goes down. Potentially a second vill. Two vills go down right away. Walls in the wood for now. But looks like it's looking pretty awkward here for Yo. But he does have the Mangonel now. And if Liereyy loses his entire army, that could be problematic, right? That could be problematic. Wait, this could be really good for Yo, potentially. Good ground attack. Ooh. One vill goes down again. So Liereyy gets yet another vill here. Now the Mangonel. Another vill. Lierey's going pure economy sniping. Mangonel shot connects and the army will get cleaned up. But is that not worth it? Is that not worth it? Liereyy got like 4 villagers off that play. Look at the top here. Lierey's up 8 vills. And military is actually in favor of Liereyy for the time being, with more military. That little bar on top shows the number of resources invested into the military. Maybe gives a more accurate description. And now we're seeing the siege and eagles across the map. Can Mr. Yo break the setup from Liereyy? Lierey's playing absolutely meta right now. He's playing completely, you know, standard. Let's take a look at the villager idle time. Oh my god, look at the statistic, guys. Look at the statistic. 21 minutes of idle time from Yo. 3 minutes of idle time from Liereyy. That is a great statistic right now to sum up this game, honestly. Yo is taking a lot of damage. He's taking a lot of damage. But he has one chance to come back here with his push. 28 or 22 minutes of idle time versus 3 minutes of idle time. That is crazy. Actually, no, versus 5 minutes of idle time. Sorry about that. Yeah, I compared the wrong numbers. Sorry about that. 5 minutes from Liereyy, 22 minutes from Yo. That's the correct number. Still, the point still stands, right? Ton of advantage from Yo. And Lierey's gonna be sneaking around this side though. But Liereyy might get caught out of position here. Might not have a lot of army to defend. Now we're seeing siege come forward, and yeah, one villager forward. He'll no doubt build another siege shop, and it should be good. Gotta keep an eye on Lierey's crossbows here. Lierey's crossbows might find more damage. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Yo is taking so much damage here. 1, 2 villagers for free, basically. Can Yo find it? Well, maybe not for free, actually. Liereyy takes some shots. Oh, the villager on the front goes down. Lierey's playing so clean. Lierey's playing so clean. He kills the villager at home, defends himself, and is now doing more damage, getting into Yo's base. And it's safe to say that the eagle play did not pay off. It's safe to say that. Because now Lierey's going to be entering in. Another Mangonel from Yo, but he's forced to send all his villagers across. And look at the idle time piling up, bro. The idle time is piling up from Yo here. And he's looking at 30 minutes. He has more minutes of idle time than percentage I give off all Dr. Squash products. That's for sure. That's pretty crazy, though, if you think about it. Mangonel comes out, though. Big attack round. Nope, not going to happen. Not going to happen here. Yeah, the other ZZZ is idle TC time as well. Yeah, a lot of interesting stats to play with, that's for sure. I know you guys like all the numbers, and can't say I don't like them either. I tend to really like those numbers as well for playing, and it's just clinical. Look at the micro. He doesn't mind. Liereyy does this all day. This is Lierey's job, by the way. Liereyy literally plays AoE for a living, and specializes in micro. So basically, he has a PhD in micro for Liereyy, and that's pretty impressive. But no, he just completely out micros everything there, and without +2 from Yo can never really engage that. He needs the Mangonel, but then these Britain archers outrange the Mangonel. You know what I mean? So it's just a really tough situation for Yo, and the score says it all. The score says it all. Is Ballistics in? Ballistics is not in yet for Liereyy, but he's sniping a lot of these villagers. And now when both of these groups kind of like group up or come in together, it's gonna be no stopping it, basically. And look, he's just sniping villagers and then Mangonels, and it's too strong here from Liereyy. I think it's too strong. Yeah, Britain Archer has more range now. We're seeing an extra range in Castle Age. They get another extra range in Imperial Age. Big shot as I'm talking about Liereyy with the PhD. Ah, 2 big shots. And on the front here, he has another group, but that's a big cleanup for Yo. Wait, is the comeback possible? I don't know. 38 minutes of idle time still. And now we're seeing 64 vills to 36 vills. Take PhD confirmed? Maybe. More vills dying. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It still looks really good for Liereyy here, honestly. He's missing some eco upgrades, but you know what? So is Mr. Yo. And I don't know. I just feel like the strategy is very all-in-ish, and it's very slow to get going. Like, he went all in to defend his base 24/7. You know what I mean? It doesn't really make sense. No, Yo cannot afford to camp for late game because he's behind in 30 bills. He will definitely lose the late game. Trying to repair the Mangonel desperately. One crossbow. Just a poke at Yo's mental a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it's like a little fly that's in your face, and you don't know what it's doing there. Big shot potentially lands a decent one. Not the best though. He needs more. He needs miracle shots right now. Ooh, almost lands one. Nope, not quite. And we have +2 now, so these eagles are quite strong actually. But Lierey's just gonna micro them. Liereyy has too much crossbows here. Too many crossbows rather. Let's keep the English on board here. Split from Liereyy. He can do this all day. He can do this absolutely all day. He does not mind. He does not mind. Boosty Fire with the tier 3 for 3 months as the game comes to a close here.
3 months already.
One. Well played. GG, well played. I don't know why I said one. Thank you, Boosty Fire, for the 3 months with the tier 3. Really appreciate that. Let's get a round of claps in the chat. Hera clap for my boy Liereyy. Gets 2-1 off the first series, and he's in a very, very good position in this tournament so far. He draws first blood. He's now leading the scoreboard until me and Viper play, and we'll see what comes of that. But so far, Liereyy comes in strong with a really good, like dominating Britain performance on Ghost Lake. I think Yo had no chance from the get-go. Yo, like Liereyy took all the sheeps. Yo fell behind in the early game. Yo went for an all-in strategy, and Liereyy gave him nothing in the cast stage. Absolutely nothing. Fun fact, Liereyy lost 0 vills that game. 0 villagers that game. And we can take a look at the stats. If you don't believe me, I had it. 0 to 19 villager kills. That's impressive, right? That is impressive. Okay. Go back. Take a look at the stats here real quick. KD is there in front of you. Eco in favor. Roko Dota, sorry. Thanks for the Twitch Prime for 6 months.
Hera top 10 cast to Pog champ.
Yeah, I'll take it, man. At least I'm top 10 to something, man. Thank you so much. And just absolute domination here from Liereyy. GG, well played. GG, well played. Let's take a look at the stats here. We're seeing now Liereyy cashes out with 200 bonus. He's holding a fat stack of 20s in his hand. Well, a fat stack of $5 bills maybe. He'll get the fat stack of 20s a bit later on. So that's going to be the first series of the day down. We're now about to head into the first series that I will play.